What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today, we need to have a little bit of a look at a new level 6 Digimon. We are not into the full daily reveals on Twitter stage of Set 4 reveals, but Bandai themselves over in Japan are making absolutely no secret that Set 4 BT4 is coming, and I am delighted about this. Of course, we did have an official reveal of Dan Devamon, call it what you will, over on Twitter the other day, just moments after it was revealed for the very first time in the anime. And now we've got another purple level 6, which has gone and been officially revealed by Bandai. This time it's gone and been revealed on the official YouTube channel, but either way, this is phenomenally exciting, and I am down with it. Now, shockingly enough, our translation here comes from the lovely Jason Snowjacks over on the Facebook group. One of the people I think it is fair to say helps us out the most on this channel in terms of translations and things of that nature. And I'm kind of in love with this card if you evolve it. If you don't evolve it, if you try and play it normally, just not so into it. Now, what we've got here is a level 6 purple Digimon. Apparently, they're the only ones Bandai are willing to reveal, because seriously, you've had two official reveals from BT4, and they've both been purple level 6s. Someone's excited. We've got a 13 cost to play normally, which is expensive, but if you're playing this normally, something's gone wrong. It is a 4 cost to evolve, which is expensive, but it's no more expensive than Dan Devamon here. It's more than we'd like, it's more than usual, but it's not a terrifying amount. Certainly not as terrifying as whatever it is on that thing's shoulder. And we've got a 12,000 power Digimon, which, to be fair, is a bit more powerful than average. We see a lot of 11,000 power level 6s, so having a 12,000 power level 6 sounds pretty good to me. But what we've got here are a couple of skills that revolve around evolving. Like I've said, you don't want to be playing this normally. When you evolve, you draw 2. Drawing 2 is good. We don't see a huge amount of draw in a Digimon TCG. It's not that kind of game. We see a little bit of draw here and there, but bearing in mind, some of the good draw cards we've seen include the Gabumon. That's a free cost 1,000 power level 3 that draws you 1 card when you play it. Not exactly the kind of thing that dreams are made of. We could also look at something like Tapermon here, that when it's destroyed draws you a single card. My point is that if these are the kind of Digimon we're liking and they're only drawing you 1 card, it is a weird kind of thing that actually drawing 2 is genuinely good, as weird as that sounds. So drawing 2 straight off the bat, that sounds good, we're kind of in, but wait, there's more, because after you've drawn those 2, you get to play a 6 cost or lower purple option card from your hand without paying the cost. Yes. Sounds good to me, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds good to me. This is a phenomenal pair of evolution skills. Drawing 2 is great. Playing a 6 cost option card is great. Incidentally, you are playing it from your hand. I know an awful lot of the time what we see with purple is playing from the discard pile, playing from your trash. This is a card that you are playing from your hand, i.e., there's a bit of awkwardness going on here. If you play this normally as a 13 cost, it is a 13 cost 12,000 power Digimon. And there is just no reason to get excited about this. If you want a 12,000 power level 6, and you're not worried about any kind of skills, you don't need anything else, you just want the power, how about instead of paying 13 memory to play this, you pay 10 memory to play Boltmon? Might be a better idea if we're honest with ourselves. You really do need to play this to evolve it. And you draw 2, which is good. I mean, there's a tiny downside here in if you can't draw a card during the drawing phase of your turn, you do lose the game. But having said that, it doesn't really matter. games in Digimon just don't really go to deck out at the moment. Maybe in the future that will be a concern. It's not for now. Honestly, the biggest issue here is not having a 6-cost or below option card in your hand that you want to play. Because in that regard, you just don't have any kind of advantage. You're just drawing 2, and drawing 2 is fine, but you're playing this over other level 6 Digimon, and I don't think it's good enough. Now, if you want to guarantee that you've got the right purple option card in your hand, might I reintroduce you to Lilithmon? And on the one hand, I love this. On the a combo between the two Digimon. On the other hand, we are talking 2 level 6s. It's not necessarily going to be the easiest to get both of them online at the same time, but I need it to be out there in the wild. I need to say that when you've got both of them out, oh my lordy, it's a phenomenal combo that you should be very, very excited about. You see, when you evolve or digivolve into Lilithmon here, you get to, if you've got 10 or more cards in your trash, return up to 2 purple option cards from your trash to your hand. So now you can be playing from the trash. Just bin all of these cards, go nuts, and then you can just digivolve into Lilithmon, and then you've got the perfect card in your hand. But remember, you've also got the skill with Lilithmon here, whereby once during your turn, when you use an option card, you gain 2 memory. And there's nothing to say that it must be played from your hand normally, blah, 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 blah. It is just a regular use. So there's no reason you couldn't play these together. And then, I mean, let's imagine you can digivolve into both of these on the same turn. You digivolve into Lilithmon, you get those perfect, whatever purple option cards you want, you get them back into your hand. That sounds like a good thing. Then you can digivolve into Plutomon here. You draw 2 cards. Then you play one of those purple option cards and you gain 2 memory. Because, of course, you're playing it for free. And that's what's so ridiculous about this. Because you're playing it for free, but you're still playing it, you'll still get Lilithmon's ability and you'll still get that +2 memory, so you essentially end up playing the perfect purple option card while drawing 2 cards, while having a second option card ready to go in the future, while gaining 2 memory, which incidentally could just end up paying for that second option card that you just got back with Lilithmon, and that is a phenomenal combo. And we do see a whole bunch of different decks that do play multiple level 6s. Now, there is a big question as to how likely it is that you are going to be able to play multiple level 6s at once. That is absolutely valid, but the fact of the matter is this is extremely exciting, and I am extremely excited. Now, the option card that you're playing for free here must be a 6-cost or below, so that will take some options off the table. Get it? Options. And the thing to remember is, like, we can look right now, we will very quickly take a look at a couple of the option cards that have previously been revealed that we already know about. More option cards will be released in the future. We should get at least a couple of purple option cards in every set. So I can't give you an exhaustive list right now. Now, as it stands, there are not really very many at all that we're going to be missing out on here. I mean, the main one you're probably missing out on here is Trump Sword. That is actually coming in Booster 1.0, incidentally, although this being set 4, it won't be in Booster 1 or 1.5 over here. It just destroys one of your opponent's active or unsuspended Digimon. That is to say, as long as they're not already suspended, boom, off you go. Job's a good one, and it will just take them straight out, and that's kind of fun. It's very fun, in fact. So unfortunately you do lose that one, and that's a little bit sad, but as with all of these things, I think in time, we will probably get over it. My point here is that this is a very powerful card. It needs quite a bit to go right. You need to have that level 6 or have the Lilithmon to get you to level 6. That's pretty important. And it is a level 6, so it takes a while to go. And it really is a Digivolve. I don't think it really works as just to playing it normally. It's just not a good enough Digimon to do that. But if you do get up to that stage, I think this is exactly the kind of thing you could try building around, and that makes me very happy indeed. But I'd like to know your reaction to the card, so let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wossy. That's where we talk Digimon and a bunch of other card games. And please do make sure you're checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Plays.